Okay, hey everyone, thanks for joining me today. I am going to show you a video of my major struggle doing this hand. I could do it, but it takes me a little bit longer. So, for any of those of you that struggle through doing the one other hand, whatever you're not dominant with. I'm just showing you my struggle with it. I've been doing nails for 30 years now this past June, and I still have a hard time. It takes me a little bit longer, a little bit more time. But so you can see, this hand I do swatches on, so it's a little bit prettier most of the time. It's got color on it most of the time. I just took the color from this last Polish Swatch Sunday off of it. But these, you can see like how icky they get and whatever. But so here we go. Let's get on with it. So right here, I'm going to use this file. And we're just going to, I'm going to file off some of the, I don't want to file off so much of the other stuff that I'm filing into my nail. So I'm still going to leave a little bit of a buffer there for it. And I use a lot of acetone, so I don't want to use more acetone than what I need to. So, but these are gel anyway, so gel are pretty easy to file. And this would be like, kind of like a white buffer. That's the grit of it, how coarse it is. So it's not very coarse. I think it's 240. I believe 240. And I am going to be using Accents Trinity. They're 3-in-1 gel. I love it because it is it's a nice self-leveling gel. It has your bonding, shine on, and basically the body, the gel building part of it in it all together. So that's one of the things that I like about that gel. Get the rest of this off of here. I'm also going to be, I don't use tips either, so that's another thing. I'm going to be building these, sculpting them. I just started using these pinching tweezers. I actually have a really nice C curve myself, but I really kind of like the way I'm just practicing with it more and playing with it more just to kind of get a better feel of it. And I live in a very rural area, so we don't have like all the classes and stuff like that. And so most of the time, I didn't really even get involved with technology too much until the past couple of years. So it just barely getting on Instagram a couple of years ago is when I actually started seeing more, I guess, more new things. I've been actually using Accents Gel for approximately about 11 years now. I really love their gel. Okay, so since we've buffed those, I'm going to just brush some of the dust out of them. And going to get a lint-free pad and put a little acetone on there, wipe them off, make sure they're really dehydrated. This nail too is actually starting to get really sore over here because I keep hitting it. So the more I have them covered, the better it is. I don't get hangnails as often, things like that. Another thing that I want to try out, I got these C-curve kind of, they're rods. I have a really hard time getting, because my C-curve is so drastic on the sides, I have a hard time fitting the form underneath them properly. So I'm going to try using a few of those also. You can see how, okay, I'm not trying to flip off the camera, but you see how pink that one is? Well, both of those. Because I lose them a lot, and then it's not good. So I got these, they're perfect shaping tools. So we're gonna try these out. I've only used these a few times, but we're gonna see which ones, but oh no. I'm gonna try, this one's probably going to fit my pinky, yep. Actually, that one probably works better. Small end. That one, you know what? Because this one is so short, I'm gonna do a little thing on, I don't even need that, that one's too big. How to sculpt a nail. How to sculpt a nail when somebody like has bitten their nails and it's down really low and you think you have to put a tip on it and you don't need to. You don't. That's kind of one of the really good things. You definitely do not need to use a tip. Okay, so here we go. Okay. So this, I am going to always kind of put the tab back here on the back of that because it helps, I think it helps it hold it a little bit more sturdy. I'm going to bend it back and forth. Don't let it stick together. Okay, so with that, where's my little one? Okay, we're going to put that one, wrap it around here. Okay. Now, mind you, it's a little bit more difficult for me because I am right-handed, so I am trying to do my dominant hand here. And here we go. Nice. Not nice. Okay. I really like these tools just because, like I said, you know, mine are really hard to get that form in there right, because my C curve is drastic. And I always have a hard time getting it in the I'm not making these too long anyway, so that shouldn't be. Okay, so here we go. Just gonna put a thinner layer down here at the bottom. I'm gonna put thin layer on the top. And with gel, you know, it's really not a big part of brushing it. It's just guiding it, kind of. So there's a very thin layer on there. And then we're going to put a very thin layer down here. Because if I want to pinch it a little bit, can't be real thick. It's got to be able to be pliable. So I'm going to do that. I think I'm just taking it to the S, meaning short. Okay. So I'm going to move this away from the light so it does not hit the light. Oh my gosh. See, mine even burns really bad. So I'm going to turn that off. Take this off of here. See if we can pinch it a little bit. Okay. My little baby now. Okay, so I am going to leave this one because I am going to do like this. I'm going to encapsulate some of this lovely from the Nail Candy Shoppe. This is her Ravenclaw from the Harry Potter series. Beautiful blue glitter. It's got a little bit of red. You can kind of see in there, a little bit of red, and silver. You see that? That is gorgeous. Okay, let me zoom in here. See those beauties? Okay, let me zoom back up. Okay. Let me get these other nails on first, and then we will do that. So on these two, what I'm going to do is like a glitter ombre on those. So we're going to do this ring finger. I might be able to get it under there without that, but let's see. Without the tool, maybe. Ugh. I just can't seem to get it up into because it's not. Oh. I know that some people trim the form. I'm not going to do that because that's just a lot of time to me spent on that. Anyway, let's see here. You know, I have to say I cannot put my hand in. I laugh at, and I'm not like making fun of my clients, but they a lot of times just scream and yell, and it's not that I'm laughing at them. I just can't help it because I know exactly the feeling. Mine burn really bad, and then you try to act like She-Ra, like some superwoman, and it doesn't work. Just put them in for a couple seconds, take them out, just so you don't have to feel the torture of the burn. no, and everybody has their preference. I did acrylic for 18 years and I was just done. When I saw a friend of mine had gotten gel, and she used the Accents brand. And now, mind you, all of this is my own opinion, but I've seen other gels and they were okay. But the way that the finished product of the Accents brand looked and their pinks, I was just sold immediately. Oh my gosh. I could just get back in frame, right? Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh, see, and that's not, you know, I did not put a lot on there, but I'm going to take it out because it's burning already. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to put a couple more seconds. Take it out. Oh, what a big baby, huh? Okay. Now, let me see. You take this off. Aha. And let us pinch it here. Do you see how like red in the middle mine is? Yeah, I'm laughing, but that's not great, you know. It's so funny to me. I don't know. I probably shouldn't be like that, but I've had these damn things on forever. I've worn nails since I was 16 years old. So it just, I guess, goes with the, I don't know what I want to say. You know what I mean, right? So let's get this last one. Oh, I was going to show you. Okay, so with this, like how far down it is, I'm just going to show you. Granted, you know, I don't bite my nails, but I'm going to show you how you can do this with somebody that does bite their nails. So you're just going to basically build the edge out a little bit right over the skin. So we just pull it out. I'm going to drag it and pull it out. Do you see that there? No, because you're not in the frame. Duh. Okay. So there, you can see it. It's kind of covering, but that's okay. Okay, we're going to put it in the light for a couple seconds. You technically want to, I have a LED hybrid light, so it's 30 seconds for a total cure. But if you want, have it's, 60 seconds, whatever, normally. So if you have just a UV light, though, you're going to want to cure for approximately 2 minutes. I'm going to put this in there again just for good measure. Anyway. So right in the comment to me about how do you do yours that, you know, like if you have somebody that has bitten their nails, do you automatically put tips on them? Do you, you know, how do you remedy that situation for yourself if you are in the salon? So, okay, here we go. You're going to want to peel that, basically. Just pull your skin away from it, or their skin, whatever. You see how it separates right there? This finger, This finger was getting kind of sore just because I'm hitting it on stuff. It's not covered up. And then what you're gonna do is go back in there, because now, guess what? You have something that it can fit, that can fit under. There we go. That worked out well. Okay. So I'm gonna go in here and get a thin layer put on here. Why can I not stay in focus? It seems like, well, not in focus, but I talk to myself a lot, you guys. Sorry. And I don't talk a lot when I'm doing my own, because I'm trying to focus. I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm doing. And then trying to get this stay in the frame. Okay. See, I've got it out here on my finger. That's not good. But I can fix it. Okay. So now I'm gonna put that in for 1, 2. Okay, take it out because that is gonna burn. It's already really hot. Yep. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take this off. Give it a little pinch. Okay. Look at how... It's not a funny matter. You know what? I would never make my client's nail look like that. With all that pink. Yeah, that's bad. But, excuse me, jeez. I want this more pinchy. Okay. Okay, so next we have... So anyway, if one of you missed something, if somebody missed something about bitten fingernails and how to sculpt them, I really personally, just my own preference, like sculpted as opposed to tips. I don't feel like, for the vast majority of people, I don't think the tips fit them correctly. That's, like I said, my own personal experience with tips. I did do tips for a long time, for a while, but you know, basically the whole gist of it was just the platform was already there, so all you had to do was slap the acrylic on it and, you know, be done. But the tips always seem to grow out. You know, the grow out was so much more different. You know, they didn't fit right on the same on the sides. So it, you know, to me it was just easier to sculpt them, and so you have a perfect fit to your nail. Anyway, so what we're gonna do now is put that lovely glitter on, and I'm pretty what do you want to say, like sloppy about it. So, but this is what we're going to do. Okay. Gonna put a thin layer here of this beautiful blue. That I have from the Nail Candy Shoppe. You can find Kiara Shop on Instagram, and I will also make sure that I put the details for her down, links for her down in the underneath the video. So this is all I'm doing. I'm just gonna slap it on there like that, and just move the bigger glitters around. Now, mind you, I would not just be dabbing my finger all over somebody's nail. These are my nails, so I can do whatever I want. So we're going to cure that. I know, I'm just a hot mess. When I do my own, I'm not really trying to be fancy about how I apply it, but here's another thing. You could always just dip it into a jar. I mean, you know, that works too. Whatever you want to do. Okay. Then we're going to brush off what the residue, whatever's left over. And then we are going to encapsulate it in some more glitter, or some more gel, not glitter. We don't want to put more glitter, I think. So, we just go back in there. Whoa. And the nice thing with this gel is too, it you know, it self-levels, so you don't have to spend a lot of time on it. You just hold it there and it'll spread. But I don't want to spend that much time waiting. I'm kind of impatient. And that is really all there is to it. And obviously I just slap it on whatever way, right? Because okay, so now with these two, what we're gonna do is an ombre, a glitter ombre, basically. So fill that one in a little bit more. Da, 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 da. Okay, we'll cure that a little bit. Gee, I can still feel that burn. Wow. Okay. Okay. going to probably okay. Use a different brush here because this one already has a bunch of glitter in it. It's all boogered up. I just keep it for doing, if I have to do a color with glitter, blah, blah, blah. This one's already mugged up, so clean it off some, putting the acid down, and then so, and you notice that I'm doing this on school paper because apparently I think that, I mean, it's kind of a commodity, so there's tons of it around now, going back to school. This way, to me, is easier just pouring it on than placing individual, because that just takes a long time. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, look at that. Okay, just gonna wipe it off right there. And then I'm gonna put more right there. Just so I can dump some more right here. I kind of there we go. Right there. Okay. With that. And I have like a shit